For generations, home gardeners and commercial growers alike have poured billions into synthetic fertilizers, chasing ever bigger yields and more vibrant blooms. Meanwhile, in the heart of Amish country, a tradition has been quietly passed down that produces astonishing results for virtually no cost. This isn't a secret chemical or a complex piece of technology. It's a humble, almost magical practice that transforms a common kitchen waste product into a powerful, living tonic for your garden. The Amish have long known something that modern science is only just beginning to appreciate. The water you wash your rice with is not waste. It is, in fact, a superfood for your plants. What exactly is this magical elixir? Well, the secret is as simple as it sounds. It's the starchy, cloudy water left over after rinsing or soaking raw rice. This liquid, which most of us just pour straight down the drain, is actually a nutritional powerhouse. When you rinse rice, you are washing off dust, debris, and a portion of the surface starch. But embedded in that starchy water is a treasure trove of valuable compounds. It contains vitamins like B1, B2, and B6, along with minerals such as magnesium, potassium, phosphorus, and zinc that have leached from the rice grains. These are the very building blocks of plant health. For the Amish, a community built on principles of thrift and maximizing God's provisions, wasting such a resource was unthinkable. They observed that this wastewater gave their plants a visible boost, leading to stronger growth, greener leaves, and more abundant harvests, and thus a timeless gardening hack was born. The real secret is not just nutrition but life itself. While the vitamin and mineral content is beneficial, the true magic of rice wash water unfolds beneath the soil surface. The starches and sugars in the water are not directly food for your plants. Instead, they act as a potent food source for the beneficial microbes and mycorrhizal fungi that live in a healthy soil ecosystem. Think of your soil not as dirt, but as a bustling city of microscopic life. When you pour rice water onto your soil, you are delivering a feast to these tiny inhabitants. A thriving microbial population is the cornerstone of a fertile garden. These microbes break down organic matter into forms that plant roots can absorb. They help aerate the soil, and they form a protective barrier around roots, helping to fend off diseases. By feeding the soil food web, rice water indirectly supercharges your plant's ability to access all the nutrients already present in your garden, creating a resilient and self-sustaining growing environment. So, how do you make your own fermented plant superfood? Well, while using fresh rice wash water has its benefits, the Amish method often involves a simple fermentation process that, honestly, elevates it from a simple tonic to a powerful probiotic-rich elixir. Fermentation supercharges the microbial content, creating a teeming brew of beneficial bacteria that will inoculate your soil. Here is the exact, simple formula you can follow at home. First, collect your rice wash water. Place 1 cup of uncooked rice in a bowl and add 2 cups of clean, non-chlorinated water. Swirl the rice around vigorously for a minute or two until the water turns cloudy white. Strain the rice, saving it for your meal, and pour the starchy water into a clean glass jar. Do not use a sealed container, as fermentation produces gases. Cover the jar with a piece of cloth, a coffee filter, or a loose-fitting lid. Place the jar in a cool, dark spot for 24 to 48 hours. You will know it is ready when it develops a slightly sour, yeasty aroma. This is the smell of success, the sign that beneficial lactic acid bacteria and yeasts have multiplied. Your fermented plant superfood is now ready. To use, you must dilute it. The exact measurement is 1 part fermented rice water to 4 parts plain water. For example, mix 1 cup of your elixir with 4 cups of water. Applying the elixir for maximum garden glory is really quite simple. This potent diluted mixture can be used to water the soil at the base of your plants every 2 to 3 weeks during the growing season. It is excellent for heavy feeders like tomatoes, peppers, squash, and corn, which will show their gratitude with deep green foliage and vigorous growth. You can also use it as a foliar spray. Strain the diluted mixture into a spray bottle to avoid clogging and mist the leaves of your plants in the early morning or late evening. The leaves can absorb the nutrients and beneficial microbes directly, giving them a quick green up. However, a word of caution. The sugars in fresh, unfermented rice water can sometimes attract pests like ants or even promote fungal growth on the soil surface if used too frequently. The fermented version is far superior and less likely to cause these issues because the sugars have been consumed by the microbes. Always observe your plants and soil after any new application. Why does this timeless trick work so well? In an era of complex gardening solutions and expensive bottled nutrients, the profound effectiveness of rice wash water is a beautiful reminder of the elegance of natural systems. It aligns perfectly with the principles of sustainable gardening. You are repurposing a waste product, reducing your environmental footprint, and saving money on commercial fertilizers. You are building soil health from the ground up, focusing on the life within the soil rather than just force-feeding the plant. This creates a healthier, more balanced garden that is less dependent on outside inputs and more resistant to pests and diseases. It's a holistic approach that honors the wisdom of the past while delivering exceptional results for the modern gardener. This Amish secret is more than just a tip, it's a paradigm shift. It invites you to look at your kitchen and your garden with new eyes, to see the potential in what was once considered waste. By adopting this simple practice, you join a long tradition of gardeners who work in harmony with nature to create abundance. So, the next time you make a pot of rice, don't pour that precious water down the drain. Give it to your plants, and watch them thrive. If you found this deep dive into one of gardening's best-kept secrets valuable, do us a favor and share this knowledge with a fellow grower. And for more insights that turn simple practices into garden transformations, make sure to subscribe to Growth Hub Central Crops. Let's grow together.